Searching for a suspect. Morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And Hannah, you were just bringing it up over there that not 1, 2, 3, but 4 tornadoes touched down.
Yes, I was going to talk about it in one of my forecasts, but we had one in Munnsville in Madison County, then one in Vernon in Oneida County, one in Taberg in Oneida County, and then one in the Turn area in Lewis County.
Wow.
So 4 in our area.
And the most severe was up in Lewis County.
Yes, and that's kind of crazy because that's where we get our lake effect snow. It's the Tug Hill region, so it's really rare to see that. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. This morning we're dry, which is a good thing, but it is possible to see some showers and thunderstorms coming in this afternoon. There's a cold front approaching from the west, so here's the line of showers and thunderstorms. It doesn't look like anything will be severe, especially not the thunderstorms or anything, but it is possible to see a little bit of flooding issues, especially because our grounds are saturated and in poor drainage areas. So that will be for this afternoon and evening. We'll dry out tonight, and then we're starting out a little bit cooler this morning. We're in the 50s and 60s, 56 degrees in Little Falls, 60 degrees in Whitesboro, and it's less humid. We're nice and comfortable with 56 degrees with that dew point. So today we see this rain move in this afternoon. A few thunderstorms are possible as well, but nothing looks severe with the thunderstorms. We are going to dry out tonight for a really nice, pleasant day tomorrow, but then the unsettled weather returns again for the weekend. So for today, expect showers and thunderstorms to develop this afternoon and continue in the evening. Highs will just be in the low 70s. I will talk a little bit more about the unsettled weather today. Coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. And we now turn to
the WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back. I did want to talk a little bit more about the tornadoes that occurred on Monday. We saw 4 in our area, an EF3 in Lewis County that traveled from West Leiden and went up to Turin. Then we had an EF0 in Madison County. That's where it was in Munnsville. And then we had 2 EF1s in Oneida County near Taberg, and then 1 in Oneida County near Vernon. So here's a look at the map. The EF0 started in Munnsville. It was on the ground, and then it dissipated and then touched down again up in Vernon, and that's where it was an EF1. Then our other storm up north, it started out in Taberg where it was on the ground, then dissipated, then touched down again up in Lewis County. That's where it traveled 16 miles and reached winds up to 140 miles per hour. So EF3 tornado, that was the strongest one, which is once again very unusual because that is the Tug Hill region, and that's where we see a lot of our lake effect snow. So it is kind of scary at that point that strong of a tornado formed up there. So this was the Taberg tornado. This was the damage path, and it was an EF1 tornado. It reached 110 miles per hour wind speeds. It was on the ground for 3 minutes and traveled 1.5 miles. And then this was the Vernon tornado. This was the damage path. EF1 tornado reached 90 miles per hour wind speed. It was on the ground for 5 minutes and traveled 1.3 miles. Gary.
wow, luckily no one was hurt or killed.
Yes, for sure.
That's for sure, Hannah. Thanks. Well,
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are going to start this morning dry with some cloud cover, then rain returns this afternoon. So let's take a look now at downtown Utica. Clouds are increasing at this point, but overall it's a pleasant morning. It's a little bit cooler outside, and we're not really seeing any humidity. Our temperatures are in the 50s to 60s. We have 56 degrees in Little Falls, 59 degrees in Westmoreland. Looking to the south, 60 degrees in Cooperstown, 59 degrees in Hamilton. Also comfortable humidity, 56 degrees for that dew point. It is going to get a little bit muggy today ahead of our cold front that will move through, but that cold front will give us really pleasant weather for tomorrow. So we are dry at this point on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, but this cold front's moving in from the west. We can see our showers and thunderstorms just to the southwest of us. That will move in. It starts out as some rain early this afternoon. Passing thunderstorm is possible. And what this will do is when this cold front moves through, it will drop our humidity for tomorrow. Sunshine returns tomorrow, and it will be a little bit cooler with highs just near 75. So it's actually going to be a really pleasant day tomorrow. But for today, nothing is severe in terms of thunderstorms. We are in the non-severe level for thunderstorms from the Storm Prediction Center. It is going to be a little bit windy windy though, so high winds are possible. And I hate to say this, but it's possible that we could be seeing some flooding in poor drainage areas because we are going to be seeing some excessive rainfall. We are in the marginal risk for seeing excessive rainfall. That's at level 1 risk. So it is possible that we could be seeing some heavy rain that could cause some flooding issues in poor drainage areas or in rivers or streams. So keep that in mind. For this afternoon and evening, we do dry out tonight. We'll be dry for tomorrow, a really pleasant day tomorrow with sunshine, low humidity, and temperatures just near 75. But then scattered showers and thunderstorms return for the weekend. Once again, for the weekend, nothing looks severe. So no severe weather is really expected. Our main concern is going to be the possibility of flooding since we have been seeing so much rain from thunderstorms. And once again, scattered thunderstorms are possible Saturday, scattered showers possible on Sunday. So on our skycast, we can see an increase in clouds this morning. Then we will be seeing the rain start to move in early this afternoon. We see a few thunderstorms are going to be possible as well. And this does continue as scattered showers and thunderstorms for the afternoon and evening. But since our ground has been so saturated, it's possible that we could be seeing some issues, but it's not a given. Tomorrow, we will dry out. We will be seeing really nice, pleasant weather. It will be windy. At noon, we'll be in the low 70s and in the mid 70s for the high temperature with sunshine. So today, expect windy conditions again. We'll start out dry, then see scattered showers and thunderstorms move in. Tonight, they will continue before we dry out overnight. Tomorrow will be really pleasant and sunny, a little bit windy, but highs are going to be in the mid 70s. Then scattered showers and thunderstorms return for the weekend. Gary.
Crazy time we're living in right now.
I know, yes. Since we have been seeing so much rain and thunderstorm stuff, it's just possible that we could be seeing some flooding, but hopefully it won't be too bad.
Yeah, and we here in Utica definitely got spared from all those tornadoes.
Yes, we did.
All around us.
Crazy.
Hannah, thanks. Right now it is 5:24. Thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Libator.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And so many folks out there cleaning up. They had good weather yesterday. Today, not so much, right?
Yes, so we'll be dry for the morning, but then we see showers and thunderstorms come in later. None of those storms look severe, but with the rain, it's possible that we could be seeing some localized flooding because we have been seeing a lot of rain.
Yeah, those poor folks over there in Blossville,
yes,
all that water.
Sure, yeah, unfortunately, we'll be seeing a little bit more rain today. So let's take a look now at the York Full Battery Storm Tracker 2 to off the radar. We are dry here this morning. We are going to be seeing the clouds increase throughout the morning, and there's a cold front coming in from the west. We can see it here, a line of showers and thunderstorms. Thunderstorms won't be severe at all. We are going to be seeing rain showers, though, and that could cause some localized flooding in poor drainage areas or already in overflowed rivers or streams. So keep that in mind for today, but we'll dry out tomorrow. Right now, we're starting out a little bit cooler than yesterday. We're in the 50s and 60s, 56 degrees in Little Falls and Inlet, 58 degrees in Cooperstown, and not really any humidity outside, 56 degrees for that dew point. So for today, it will get a little bit humid with that rain moving in this afternoon. The good news is that we'll dry out tomorrow and will be really pleasant with sunshine, really low humidity. It's going to be a really nice day tomorrow. The unsettled weather does return for the weekend, though. So for today, expect the showers and thunderstorms to develop this afternoon. We'll be in the lower 70s and we'll be a little bit windy. I will talk a little bit more about the unsettled weather today. Coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. And don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away. More now on
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. We will be dry for the morning, but then early afternoon we start to see the chance of rain come in. It looks like it is going to be raining early afternoon and through the evening with a few scattered thunderstorms even possible. None of the thunderstorms will be severe, but we are going to be seeing rain today that could cause some flooding issues since we have been seeing some flooding issues recently. We'll dry out overnight and then we will be dry for all the day tomorrow. Tomorrow actually is going to be really pleasant with highs in the mid 70s, sunshine, and low humidity. So once again, we are in the marginal risk, which is a level level 1 risk of seeing some excessive rainfall for today. This includes our entire viewing area here in this green color. So it's possible to see, localized flooding in poor drainage areas today since we have been so saturated and since we have been seeing a lot of rain lately and some flooding issues. So keep that in mind. But if you did want to go for your walk this morning or do anything outside, this morning should be fine. Looks to come in just around noon, the rain. We will be dry for tomorrow, so a nice day to spend outside tomorrow. And then same thing for Saturday. If you did want to do anything on Saturday, like go golfing or do your walk or run, the morning should be fine, but then the afternoon we do see unsettled weather come in. Gary.
Thanks. Focusing on the economy now, a new report shows Americans' credit.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out dry this morning with cloudy skies, but unsettled weather returns this afternoon. Let's take a look at downtown Utica. Cloudy skies and dry to start. It's a little bit cooler this morning compared to the past couple of days, and we're not really seeing any humidity. Temperatures are in the 50s to 60s. We have 59 degrees in Westmoreland, 56 degrees in Inlet and Little Falls, and if we look to the south, 56 degrees in Sherburne, 55 degrees in Schenevus. That dew point's at 56 degrees, so not really feeling too much humidity this morning. It's nice and comfortable, a little bit cooler outside to start, but we will be seeing this increase this afternoon as a cold front approaches. We are dry to start on our Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar, but the cold front's coming in from the west along with this increase in cloud cover we can see here. Then it looks like showers and thunderstorms do develop early this afternoon and continue into the evening. Now with the thunderstorms that are going to be moving through, nothing looks severe at all. We are in the non-severe level for today. This was from the Storm Prediction Center, but it is going to be a little bit windy, so high winds are possible, and then there is still the possibility of localized flooding, and especially in poor drainage areas. This is because we have been so saturated. We have been seeing flooding issues over the past couple of days. So our excessive rainfall risk today is in the level 1 marginal risk, and this is for all of this green. This covers our whole viewing area. So keep in mind it is possible to see some flooding today, but it doesn't look like we are going to be receiving a lot of rain. It's just because we have been seeing flooding issues the past couple of days, and the ground has been so saturated. So keep that in mind for this afternoon as we see scattered showers and storms. We'll dry out for actually a really pleasant day tomorrow after this cold front moves through, and then we will be seeing more scattered showers and thunderstorms over the weekend. They look to develop in the afternoon for both days, highs reaching at the upper 70s, so an unsettled weekend comes back in. So today on our Skycast, we will see an increase in clouds this morning. Then around noon, we start to see showers and a few thunderstorms move through. Thunderstorms will be non-severe, but we are going to be seeing possibly some flooding issues because of these rain showers. We do clear out tonight, though, and then we'll drop into the upper 50s for the overnight low. We'll actually see a really pleasant day tomorrow. So we'll start out cloudy tomorrow morning, but that makes way for sunshine. At noon, we'll be in the lower 70s. The mid-70s for the high temperature. It will be a little bit windy, but the humidity will drop for tomorrow. So really pleasant day tomorrow. We just have to get through today with a few more scattered showers and thunderstorms, highs in the low 70s, and then we'll drop into the upper 50s tonight as we dry out. Tomorrow we will be seeing sunshine, dry conditions, low humidity, and highs in the mid 70s. Then the scattered showers and storms return this weekend.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And not 1, 2, 3, but 4 tornadoes touched down. Wow.
We had one in Munnsville in Madison County, then a touchdown again in Vernon in Oneida County, then another storm. We had one in Taberg in Oneida County, then a touchdown again in Lewis County, and the Lewis County one was the big one.
Yeah, an EF3 up there.
Yes,
right?
So EF3, it traveled 16 miles. It reached 140 miles per hour winds.
A lot of damage up there, too.
Yes, and it's crazy because that's the Tug Hill region, so it's like weird.
Yeah.
unusual. So let's take a look now at today. We are going to be seeing more unsettled weather come in, but it won't be bad. We are seeing dry conditions this morning on our Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar, but there's a cold front just to the west. We are seeing some showers and thunderstorms developing to the southwest of us. They are going to move in today. The storms will be non-severe, but the showers may cause some flooding issues since our ground has been so saturated recently. We're starting out a little bit cooler this morning. We're in the 50s to 60s, 62 degrees in Richfield Springs, 59 degrees in Westmoreland. Not really any humidity just yet, 57 degrees for that dew point, but that humidity will increase today as we see the rain moving in this afternoon. But the good thing is that it will be pleasant tomorrow. The humidity will drop again. We'll be seeing sunshine, highs in the mid-70s, and then the unsettled weather returns for the weekend. So for today, expect showers and thunderstorms to develop for the afternoon and evening. Highs reach the low 70s. I will talk more about the rain expected today. Coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Let's get right to some breaking news right now. More gun violence.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back. I did want to recap the tornadoes we saw on Monday. We saw 4 in our area. The biggest one was an EF3 in Lewis County that traveled from West Leyden up to Turin. Then we saw an EF0 in Madison County that was near Munnsville. Then we saw 2 EF1s in Oneida County, one in Taberg and one near Vernon. So here's a look at that. The EF0 in Munnsville started in Madison County. That was on the ground for a little bit, then dissipated. Then it touched down again in Oneida County near Vernon as an EF1 tornado. Then we have a different storm up north, EF1 in Taberg. That was on the ground for a little bit, then dissipated, then touched down again stronger as an EF3. The biggest one that was near West Leyden traveled 16 miles up to Turin and reached 140 miles per hour. And that's unusual because that was in our Tug Hill region where we receive our lake effect snow. So really weird for it to kind of form up there. So here's a look at our Oneida County tornadoes in depth a little bit more. This was the Taberg one. This was the damage path. It was an EF1. It reached 110 miles per hour wind speeds and it traveled 1.5 miles on the ground in 3 minutes. Then this was the tornado near Vernon. Here's where the damage path was. It was an EF1 tornado again. It reached 90 miles per hour wind speeds and it traveled 1.3 miles in 5 minutes on the ground. Gary.
Boy, we here in Utica got lucky.
Yes, we did. We missed them right away.
Yeah, that's for sure, Hannah. Thank you.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out dry this morning, but the unsettled weather returns this afternoon. Let's take a look now at downtown Utica. Clouds are increasing at this point. We're starting out a little bit cooler this morning with no humidity just yet and with dry conditions. Our sky watchers have us in the 50s to 60s to start. We have 53 degrees in Inlet and then 59 degrees in Clinton and Westdale. Looking to the south, we have 59 degrees in Milford and in Westford, 57 degrees in Cooperstown. So a little bit cooler to start this morning. Our dew point's just at 57 as well, but if we can see here, the cold front that's coming in from the west, that's going to increase the dew point and the humidity for this afternoon as we see unsettled weather. Dry to start on our Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar, but we will see an increase in cloud cover, and that cold front will bring in a round of showers and thunderstorms for this afternoon and evening. Those thunderstorms will not be severe. The Storm Prediction Center have put us in a non-severe category for today, but it may be a little bit windy, and there is the possibility of flooding since our ground has been so saturated, and we have been seeing some flooding issues over the past couple of days, maybe the past week even. We are in the level 1 marginal risk for seeing excessive rainfall for this afternoon and evening, and it's possible in poor drainage areas or any areas that are already saw some flooding issues. It is possible to see some more for this afternoon and evening as we see those scattered showers and thunderstorms. The good news is that we'll dry out again tomorrow. It's actually going to be a really nice, pleasant day tomorrow with no humidity and sunshine. But then we do see some more scattered showers and thunderstorms return for the weekend. We'll be in the upper 70s this weekend with partly sunny skies and then that chance of showers and thunderstorms for the afternoon on both Saturday and Sunday. So for today, we'll start out cloudy this morning. Then we'll see a round of showers and thunderstorms possible this afternoon. It's not looking too bad in terms of rainfall. It's just that our ground has been so saturated and we have been seeing flooding issues that it is a possibility. As we head into tonight, we do dry out with the low falling just around 60 degrees. And tomorrow we will be dry with sunshine. It's going to be a really pleasant day tomorrow. A little bit windy. We'll be in the lower 70s at noon and the mid 70s for the high temperature. So for the rest of today, expect showers and thunderstorms to develop for this afternoon and evening. We'll reach the low 70s and be a little bit windy. And tonight we will dry out in the overnight hours with the low around 60. We'll be dry for tomorrow. Really pleasant weather with sunshine, low humidity, temperatures in the mid 70s. But then those showers and thunderstorms return for the weekend, Gary.
So for those folks cleaning up today, this morning is the best time.
Yes, get that done this morning before, I would say, around noon.
Hannah, thanks. And be sure to like us on Facebook for this half hour. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And in the prompter, it said August 10th, and it flowed up high. I couldn't even remember. It was 2023.
Yes, everything's been flying by these days.
It sure has. Sadly, 4 tornadoes touched down, huh?
Yes, we have one in Munnsville, Madison County, 2 in Oneida County, 1 in Vernon, and then 1 up in Taberg. And then that strongest one was in Lewis County.
Yeah, a lot of damage up there.
Yes, it traveled 16 miles, so 16 miles worth of damage.
Wow. And we here in Utica got spared.
Yes, so there's 2 in Oneida County. Utica's right in the middle of the two, so we missed it. So let's take a look now at the weather today. We are dry to start on our Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar, but we are going to be seeing showers and thunderstorms develop for this afternoon and evening. As we can see just to the southwest of us, there's a cold front moving in, bringing in these showers and thunderstorms. The thunderstorms are non-severe, but the showers could cause some flooding issues because we have been so saturated and we have been seeing some flooding issues the past week. Our temperatures this morning are in the 50s and 60s, 56 degrees in Inlet, 60 degrees in Whitesboro and Westmoreland. No humidity really just yet. We're nice and comfortable, 57 degrees for that dew point. We can see as the cold front is moving in, it is getting more humid. So for today, we will be seeing the rain moving in for this afternoon and evening. We'll dry out tonight for a really pleasant day tomorrow. Sunshine, low humidity, temperatures in the mid 70s. So enjoy tomorrow because then the unsettled weather returns for the weekend. For today, once again, dry to start. Scattered showers and thunderstorms come in for the afternoon and evening. We will be windy and will be in the lower 70s. I will talk more about the rain expected today coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. And don't forget, the storm's never more than 10 minutes away. More now on
The Cooperstown Camp is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. We are going to be dry for this morning, but just around noon, we are going to be seeing the chance of rain increase. It is likely we are going to be seeing showers and thunderstorms this afternoon, but then we do dry out as we head into the overnight hours. And if we look at Friday, we are going to remain dry for all of Friday into Saturday morning as well. So the rain today, it's possible we are at a level 1 risk of seeing excessive rainfall. This is our viewing area in the green right here. It's just possible we could be seeing some flooding issues because our ground has been so saturated, and we have been dealing with some flooding issues for the past week and a half, so it is possible today. If you did have anything to do today, if you want to go for your walk or run or do any cleanup, I would definitely do that this morning before the rain comes in. Yes, for tomorrow. Tomorrow's actually going to be a really nice day outside with some sun. And then same thing for Saturday. If you want to golf or do any outdoor activities on Saturday, definitely do that in the morning because more rain is possible Saturday afternoon. Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Focusing on the economy now, a new report.
York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out dry this morning, but we are going to be seeing showers and storms develop this afternoon. Let's take a look now at downtown Utica. We are seeing cloudy skies to start. We are dry, and we're a little bit cooler than the past couple of mornings with our humidity not really prevalent just yet. Our sky watchers have us in the 50s and 60s this morning. We have 64 degrees in Deerfield, 62 degrees in New Hartford, and if we take a look to the south, 57 degrees in Cooperstown, Lawrence, and in West Lawrence. We'll reach the lower 70s today, and we will get humid, but right now we're not really seeing too much humidity, just 57 degrees for that dew point. We are dry on our Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar, but a cold front is coming in from the west. That will bring in showers and thunderstorms expected to develop for this afternoon and evening. It will increase the humidity as well, and we will get a little bit windy. So today, Nala and her neighbor Murphy are saying hi to each other. They would be upset about the rain, but today it's actually Murphy's birthday. So Nala says happy birthday, and then they'll stay inside together and celebrate for Murphy's birthday. But this afternoon, showers and storms are going to be possible, so just be careful of driving in that. Nothing looks severe for these thunderstorms, though. We are in the non-severe category. This was issued by the Storm Prediction Center. The main concern is just going to be it could get a little bit windy, and it is possible we see some flooding issues because the ground has been so saturated, and we have been seeing flooding issues the past week or so. So today we are in the green, the level 1 marginal risk of receiving excessive rainfall. And this is just because we have been seeing flooding recently. Not even a lot of rain is expected, but just something to kind of keep an eye on and keep aware of, that we could be seeing flooding this afternoon in poor drainage areas or areas that were already having some flooding problems. The good news is that we dry out for a really beautiful day tomorrow, but then more scattered showers and thunderstorms return this weekend. Highs will be in the upper 70s, and it looks like these showers and thunderstorms come in the afternoon for both Saturday and Sunday. So on our Skycast today, we will start to see an increase in cloud cover this morning. Showers and thunderstorms develop early afternoon. Once again, not a lot of rain is expected, but since we have been seeing flooding issues, it is a possibility. We look to dry out tonight, and we'll see overnight lows fall just around 60 degrees, and a beautiful day expected tomorrow. Sunshine, windy conditions. Will reach the lower 70s at noon, mid 70s for the high temperature, but that humidity will drop as well for tomorrow. So for today, we'll get a little bit humid as we see showers and thunderstorms this afternoon and evening. Will be a little bit windy as well. And then tonight we fall to just around 60 degrees with everything coming to an end. We'll be seeing dry conditions with sunshine tomorrow, highs in the mid 70s, low humidity, and then it turns unsettled once again for the weekend. We'll be right back.
From where the news comes first, this is News Channel 2 at 7 a.m. on CW11.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And what a week it's been here locally, weather-wise, for you in the Weather Center, and a lot of folks cleaning up still.
Yes, 4 tornadoes touched down for our area, one in Munnsville and Madison County, then one in Vernon, Oneida County, one in Taberg, Oneida County, and then one up in West Loudoun, Turn, and Lewis County.
Yeah, that one in Lewis County was bad, and we normally don't see one, but let alone 4.
Yes, and then the one up in Lewis County, it was the strongest. It's traveled 16 miles, 140 miles per hour winds, which is weird because that's where Tug Hill is, where we received the lake effect snow.
Yeah, luckily no one was injured, no deaths.
Yes, that's
for sure.
really a good thing. So let's take a look now at the weather today. We are dry to start on our Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2, a Doppler radar, but we are going to be seeing some more showers and thunderstorms move in from this cold front. The thunderstorms won't be severe, but the rain may cause some flooding issues just because we have been seeing flooding issues recently. We're starting out a little bit cooler this morning, 57 degrees in Little Falls, Inlet, and Lake Pleasant, 62 degrees in Richfield Springs. The humidity is slowly starting to increase. That dew point is increasing this morning. We're still at a lower dew point, though, 58 degrees for that this morning. The rain approaches for this afternoon and evening. A few thunderstorms are possible as well. But the good news is we'll be nice and pleasant tomorrow. The humidity will decrease and we will be seeing sunshine. Then unsettled weather returns back in for the weekend. So for today, expect showers and thunderstorms to develop this afternoon. We'll reach the low 70s and be a bit windy. I will talk a little bit more about the rain expected today. Coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Let's get right to some breaking news. More gun violence in
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out dry this morning, but showers and storms develop this afternoon. Let's take a look now at downtown Utica. We are seeing an increase in clouds this morning. It is a little bit cooler to start, and the humidity is not high just yet. Our sky watchers have us in the 50s to 60s. We have 59 degrees in Mohawk, Clinton, and in Westdale. If we take a look to the south, we have 57 degrees in Lawrence, Cooperstown, and in West Lawrence. We'll reach the low 70s today with an increase in humidity, but at this point, our dew point's still pretty low. We're at 58 degrees for the dew point, so it's not feeling muggy or humid just yet, but that will increase today ahead of our cold front that's moving in. We are dry at this point on our Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar, but the cold front coming in from the west will bring some showers and thunderstorms that will continue for this afternoon and evening. These thunderstorms are not going to be severe. The Storm Prediction Center has us in the non-severe category for today. It's possible it just could turn a little bit windy, and we could be seeing some flooding issues just because the ground has been so saturated and we have been dealing with some flooding issues for the past week or so. We are in that level 1 marginal risk of receiving excessive rainfall today. So flooding in poor drainage areas or areas that were already flooded could be a problem for this afternoon and for this evening. So keep that in mind today as we see scattered showers and thunderstorms. We'll dry out for a really nice day tomorrow, but then the scattered showers and thunderstorms return for the weekend. We'll be in the upper 70s, and it looks like these showers and storms this weekend do develop in the afternoon for both Saturday and Sunday. So today we will start to see clouds increase. Just around noon, we start to see a few showers develop and maybe even a passing thunderstorm. If we look at our skycast, not a lot of rain, but since, once again, we have been seeing flooding issues could be a problem if we even just receive a little bit of rain. Then by tonight, we do dry out with the low falling just around 60 degrees. Tomorrow, we'll be seeing beautiful weather, sunshine, lower 70s at noon, mid 70s for the high temperature. That humidity will decrease as well, so it should feel comfortable outside, and it will just be a little bit windy. So for today, expect dry conditions to start with scattered showers and thunderstorms starting to come in this afternoon and continuing for the evening. Highs reach the low 70s. We do dry out overnight, though, with cloudy skies and the low falling to just around 60 degrees. The humidity will decrease tomorrow. Our temperature will remain in the mid 70s, and we will be seeing sunshine. A really pleasant day expected tomorrow. Enjoy that before some more scattered showers and thunderstorms return for the weekend.
Starting to light up over there. With Hannah's microphone right now. We'll get back to her as soon as we can. Well, the death toll has significantly risen in Hawaii as wildfires continue to rage, and the scope of the disaster is now cast. Once again, here is meteorologist Hannah Evans.
We are tracking scattered showers and a few weaker thunderstorms moving through this afternoon, but will dry out tonight. So here's a look at our Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. The only heavier parts of rain are just moving through the Rome, Utica area at this point, and then there is one heavier band up in Old Forge. Everything else are light scattered showers, and we will continue just to see scattered showers, maybe a passing thunderstorm this afternoon. No heavy rain is really expected, but since our ground is saturated, there may be some flooding in poor drainage areas. Right now, we're at 68 degrees being measured at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome. That dew point has risen to 65, so it is humid at this point, and we are a little bit breezy. So the showers do continue through this evening, but will dry out tonight and be really pleasant tomorrow with sunshine and low humidity, but then the unsettled weather returns for the weekend. So expect scattered showers and thunderstorms for the rest of the afternoon. We'll be in the low 70s, and I will talk more about the unsettled weekend coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. We have seen so much destruction from the
WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are tracking cloudy skies and rainy conditions today. Let's take a look now at downtown Utica. The clouds have since moved in from this morning. The rain has started as well. Be careful for ponding on the roadways, and just be careful of any scattered showers moving through for the rest of the day. Our sky watchers have us in the 60s and 70s, so I would say it's pretty warm outside. We have 72 degrees in Clinton and Ilion, 68 degrees in Cassville. We have gotten humid too, especially compared to this morning, 65 degrees for that dew point. So it will remain humid today, a little bit breezy with these scattered showers moving through. Here's our Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. Nothing too heavy. We are seeing a heavier band moving through the Utica area and just south of it at this point. And then we're seeing a little bit of a heavier band, this yellow and orange color, moving through the northern part of Herkimer County. The rest of us just seeing a few spotty showers. It will remain lighter for the rest of the day. Light to moderate scattered showers continue and no severe thunderstorms as well. So Nala and her neighbor are a little bit upset that it's raining today because it's actually her neighbor's birthday. This is Murphy. Murphy's birthday is today. He's 8 years old. So despite the rain, they're excited to celebrate his birthday by having a little bit of party with all of Nala's neighbors. So they are excited about that, but it's still raining today. No severe thunderstorms are expected though. From the Storm Prediction Center, we are in the non-severe category for this afternoon. The main concern is just going to be the possibility of it to get a little bit windy and then the possibility of flooding in poor drainage areas because the ground is so saturated and we have been dealing with some issues the past week or so. We are in the level 1 marginal risk for receiving excessive rainfall today. This is our whole viewing area. So it is possible we could be seeing some flooding in poor drainage areas, but it's even not looking likely at this point. Just something to keep aware of as we do see scattered showers and thunderstorms for the rest of the afternoon. We'll dry out tonight for a really nice day tomorrow. We'll be dry with some sunshine, but then for the weekend, scattered showers and thunderstorms return. They look to come in the afternoon for both Saturday and Sunday. Partly sunny skies as well with highs in the upper 70s. So for the rest of today, just expect spotty scattered showers with a passing thunderstorm possible, but we'll dry out tonight and will fall to an overnight low just around 60 degrees. Tomorrow is going to be really pleasant. The humidity decreases after this cold front moves through today. We will be a little bit windy, but it's still going to be nice and sunny. Lower 70s at noon, mid 70s for the high temperature tomorrow. So for the rest of today, I'll grab the umbrella. We are seeing a few spotty showers. Passing thunderstorm is possible as well, but we'll dry out tonight. So it shouldn't be too bad today. We'll see some sunshine return tomorrow with lower humidity, and then the unsettled weather returns for the weekend. Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Coming up, the effects of the Fed. First look at the weather in this half hour. And Hannah, boy, we can hear that rain come down right over here.
Yes, we are seeing showers and maybe even a possible thunderstorm for the rest this afternoon. And let's take a look right now at our Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We are seeing a heavier band of rain moving just over Utica at this point. We can see this orange, yellow, and this red color. That is a little bit heavier, but then the rest of us seeing just light to moderate scattered showers. It's not going to be widespread, and it looks to end tonight. So we shouldn't be seeing too much rain today. Our temperature at this point is at 67 degrees being measured at the Rivers Park Airport in Rome. It did get humid. That dew point's at 64 degrees. And then once again, showers do continue through this evening. We'll dry out tonight for a really nice day tomorrow with some sunshine and lower humidity. So make sure you enjoy tomorrow because the weekend turns unsettled again. So for today, expect scattered showers to continue, maybe even a passing thunderstorm. I will talk more about the unsettled weekend coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. One of the 4 now confirmed tornadoes.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are continuing to track cloudy skies and a few scattered showers. Let's take a look now at downtown Utica. The roads are wet at this point, so just be careful for ponding on the roadways. We will continue to see showers and maybe a passing thunderstorm through this afternoon, but we're pretty warm. Our sky watchers have us in the lower 70s for the Mohawk Valley, 72 degrees in Clinton and Ilion, even 71 degrees in Old Forge, and we're pretty humid at this point too, 65 degrees for that dew point. The humidity is on the rise today, but once this cold front moves through with these showers, it will drop back down for a less humid day tomorrow. We are tracking a few scattered showers on our Yorkville battery. Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. A heavier shower did just move through the Utica area. It's just to the north of Utica at this point, and then the rest of us seeing more lighter showers at this hour. So not too much rain is expected today. We are just seeing scattered showers due to a cold front, maybe a passing thunderstorm for this afternoon, but nothing is looking severe. Our severe weather risk today is non-severe from the Storm Prediction Center. It may just get a little bit windy at times, and there may be the possibility of some flooding in poor drainage areas because we have been seeing some flooding issues recently, and our ground is so saturated that flooding may be an issue today, especially in areas of poor drainage or in areas that already flooded earlier this week. For excessive rainfall today, we are in the marginal risk. The screen color is covering our whole viewing area. So that's for today, but the good news is that we do dry out tonight and we will be seeing dry weather tomorrow. Really pleasant day expected tomorrow, but then more scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible this weekend. It looks like they come in the afternoon for both days, partly sunny skies as well, with highs reaching the upper 70s. So once it gets closer to the weekend, we will have more information, but it does look unsettled this weekend. So on our skycast for the rest of the day, expect scattered showers, maybe a passing thunderstorm, but we do dry out by tonight with an overnight low falling to just around 60 degrees. Tomorrow will be a really nice day outside. We'll be seeing sunshine. It will be a little bit windy, but lower humidity. At noon, we'll be in the low 70s and the mid 70s for the high temperature tomorrow. So for the rest of today, I would grab the umbrella. A few scattered showers are possible, maybe even a passing thunderstorm, but we'll dry out tonight with a low around 60. We'll be seeing the sunshine tomorrow, low humidity, highs in the mid 70s. It will get a little bit windy, and then the unsettled weather with scattered showers and thunderstorms return for the weekend. Gary.
Hannah, thanks. We are getting a glimpse into the past. Thanks to
Cast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis taking a look at the rainfall.
Yes, we've got some pretty heavy rain across the area this evening. We're going to look at the rainfall totals over the past week, but we're going to get through a pretty wet day today. We've had rounds of rain throughout the course of this morning into the afternoon time, and because it's been so wet lately, the ground is so saturated. Streams are running high. Even though we don't have any flood alerts at the present moment, we're just going to keep an eye on things and be on guard here as we head into this evening. And this is a live look at the Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We're tracking some bands of some locally heavy rain moving into western Herkimer County. This is towards Frankfort, German Flats, Ilion, Schuyler. This is all moving to the north and east. We also have a couple of thunderstorms out near Syracuse. These are actually packing a little bit of a punch here with some strong winds. There's no severe thunderstorm warnings on this, but there might be if that continues to strengthen. Current temperature is 69 degrees. Our weather headlines will be getting a chance to dry out tonight. Nice weather tomorrow, and then some showers and thunderstorms to track as we head into the weekend. This evening, again, tracking some showers and storms, temperatures in the low 70s. Again, looking at how wet of a weather pattern we've been through, along with a look at the weekend forecast that's coming up. Kristen, back to you.
A business in the town of Paris has been closed.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're tracking widespread, steady, in some cases heavy rainfall. That's moving through central New York this evening. This is a live look at the Yorkville battery. Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. The heaviest downpour taking place across central Herkimer County. This is right in and just north of the Mohawk Valley, and it's moving east. We'll put a storm track on this as it moves towards Mannheim at 5:33, Oppenheim at 5:45. Rainfall here coming down roughly a half an inch per hour. We have another batch of some heavier downpours and thunderstorms out near Syracuse that we're going to be watching pretty closely, along with some gusty winds here. So again, we do have some downpours in our area that we're going to continue to follow here as we head into the next couple of hours. Just wanted to show you the bigger picture. Once we get through that batch near Syracuse, things should start to wind down, but we are going to keep a close eye on things because we've had a lot of rain over the past week. This is from the New York State Mesonet, different weather stations around the state from New York, from the New York State Mesonet. More than 2 to 5 times the average rainfall in the last week, especially to the north. So this is in an environment where it doesn't take as much rain to cause minor flooding. At the moment, we don't have any issues, but every downpour we're watching very closely. And if we do get anything, if we do get any flooding issues, we are going to pass them along tonight. We're not really expecting a lot. We're thinking it's minor, but again, given these conditions that we're dealing with tonight, there always could be some surprises. The rain comes to an end tomorrow. We'll get a nice dry day. Widespread rain expected on Saturday and some scattered showers here for Sunday and Monday. This is a live look in downtown Utica. Again, just another gloomy day. These wet weather patterns tend to cause more wet patterns, and this is going to be the norm here as we head into the weekend as well as early next week. Temperatures will be consistent. We'll be in the 70s. Overnight lows will be around 60. We've got a cold front moving through tonight, and again, that's going to move through. By about midnight or so, the rain's over. There could be some sprinkles from some lake effect rain showers here through early Friday morning. We're expecting sunshine Friday afternoon. It looks beautiful with temperatures in the 70s. And it should be a pretty nice night Friday night with an increase in cloud cover. And Saturday, we start out dry, but we're expecting showers and thunderstorms to move in, especially later in the day with high temperatures in the upper 70s. Drying out tonight, low of 60. Tomorrow, clouds, a sprinkle in the morning, but mostly sunny skies in the afternoon, a high of 75. Turn tracker to 7-day forecast. Saturday, scattered showers and thunderstorms, 79. More showers here as we get into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Dry on Wednesday, and then more rain is possible on Thursday. So pretty active weather pattern, staying away from anything severe.
Right.
But again, flooding is really the thing we're going to be watching.
I can hear it coming down pretty heavy here
Yes.
on Smith Hill. All right, Bill, thank you. Now to the Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis, keeping an eye on the radar.
Yeah, we're keeping an eye on the radar this evening as widespread showers and a few downpours continue to move through central New York, especially in Herkimer County and Otsego County. These are very slowly moving to the east. We've had quite a bit of rain lately. A lot of places in the past week have picked up between 3 to 5 inches of rain with some locally higher totals. And just because the soil is so saturated, we just want people to be on guard over the next couple of rain events that we have in the forecast. We don't have any immediate flooding concerns, but it's a good idea to just go over some basic flood safety. The number one thing with flooding is never, ever drive over flooded roadways. That's where we typically see the biggest issues with cars being swept away. Again, this is not happening tonight. If anything were to happen in the future, just remember that. Turn around, don't drown, as the saying goes. Not the greatest evening to take a walk, but maybe later after the showers move through, if there's enough daylight left. Temperatures will be in the upper 60s to low 70s. Tonight's featured dog is Paisley May from Frankfurt. We're tracking a beautiful Friday. Look at your forecasts coming up. Kristen, back to you.
Otto the Orange will be inducted into
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We're continuing to track rain moving across central New York. Some of it is coming down heavy in certain areas, especially across central Herkimer County. Rainfall rates here are around a half an inch. In fact, we'll take a look at some of the rainfall rates here and give you a better idea where it's falling heavier. That's going to be to the north of Salisbury. The precipitation rate and the heaviest downpours are now near or over 1 inch. In fact, we can look at some of the downpours in southern Hamilton County. Again, over 1 inch of rain per hour is the rainfall rate. Now, that's enough where it comes down heavy enough to cause ponding on roadways. And again, difficult to drive through in certain areas, especially on highways. We're also keeping an eye on some downpours out to the west and some gusty winds in the Syracuse area. We're expecting that to pass south of the Mohawk Valley. That's moving southeast. So the rain will generally move out this evening. We'll be keeping an eye on this here. That's about 1 to 2 hours away from impacting Madison, southern Oneida County, but generally Otsego County heading into later this evening. We've been getting a lot of rain. Rainfall totals of the past week for the New York State Mesonet between 2 to 4 inches. This is double, in some cases triple, some places even 4 times the amount of rain that we would see in a week at this point in August. And this just makes us very vulnerable to flooding, or more vulnerable to flooding. The soil is saturated, streams are running high. These are things we'll be watching here closely. At the moment, no immediate concerns in our area, even though it is raining. We're dry tomorrow. We'll have the risk for rain as we head into the weekend, as well as early next week. I look in downtown Utica. Skies are at least temporarily brightening up, but again, another round of rain is expected. Trying to get that lawn cut. It's been tough lately, hasn't it? Looks like Friday will be a good chance to do that. More showers expected over the weekend. In the 60s and low 70s from our sky watchers. Curtis Corners 66, West Leiden 64, Westford 71, and Ilion with 73 degrees. We're tracking a cold front that's going to bring us the rain here this evening. The front heads to the east tonight, and we will get a chance to dry out. Should be a pretty nice day tomorrow. A sprinkle is possible in the morning, but it's generally expected to be sunny in the afternoon, with temperatures in the mid-70s. Tonight, drying out, low of 60. A sprinkle possible tomorrow morning, but it should be a nice afternoon with temperatures in the mid-70s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Showers, thunderstorms possible Sunday, Monday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday with temperatures in the upper 70s. Rain Tuesday. Sunshine returns Wednesday. Temperatures in the mid-70s. We'll be right back.
Weather Center and Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis, who's tracking rain.
Yes, tracking rain moving across the area. It's kind of a dreary evening in central New York. Let's take a look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Rain coming down steady in many areas, locally heavy across Herkimer and Hamilton counties. Rainfall rates over an inch per hour. And this is lifting to the east, and it won't be hanging around for too long, although we do have another batch moving in from the west. We'll see a break in between. This is also producing some thunder and lightning out towards the Syracuse area, although it is weakening. I can't rule out a rumble of thunder this evening. Current temperature is 69 degrees. A lot of humidity in the air, even though it's not all that warm. We have a dew point of 66, so pretty uncomfortable out there. It's pleasant tomorrow. We'll get a chance to dry out. We're looking at more showers and thunderstorms as we head into the weekend. Showers and storms continue this evening. Temperatures in the low 70s. We're taking a look at the weekend forecast, and that's coming up. Kristen, back to you.
Dozens of kids from Fort.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We're continuing to track more rain across central New York this evening. Let's take a live look outside. This is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, where this rain continues to fall heaviest in Hamilton and Herkimer counties. Precipitation is falling at a rate that's close to an inch per hour. In fact, we can measure this on the Doppler radar, and some of those yellow colors indicating, again, precipitation between about a half an inch to an inch per hour. When precipitation rates climb to an inch an hour, that's when ponding on roadways becomes very noticeable, and it can become difficult to drive through that. So we're pretty close to that level in Hamilton County. We look to the west. The rain isn't coming down quite as heavy, but still, we'll see a pickup in the rain across Oneida County as we head into this evening, and then more showers and thunderstorms are expected as we head into tonight. In fact, just getting a word from the National Weather Service that we do have a flood advisory, and that's going to be for this part of Herkimer County. In fact, let's see if I can kind of bring this up on the fly here. It's just issued for, I'll just draw it in, that'll probably be the easiest. This part of our region, so this is going to be just east of Ohio, south of Morehouse, and again across the southern portion of Hamilton County. We're talking about the rainfall rates. The National Weather Service issuing a flood advisory here for the possibility of ponding on roadways. They expect this to continue until 8:15 this evening, again with additional rainfall. So again, we'll continue to keep an eye on that. Rainfall over the past week, about 2 to 4 inches region-wide. Heavier amounts to the north. And again, the reason why I'm going out of my way here to show you that is because we are pretty vulnerable to flooding. It won't take much, just locally heavy rain for a short period of time where that could cause some ponding on the roadways. We're going to be hyper vigilant about that. and keep an eye on things. The weather dries out tomorrow, so we won't be dealing with that, but more rain is in the forecast as we head into Saturday and Sunday. Live look at downtown Utica, looking to the east. Things are looking pretty quiet for now before that next round of rain moves in. Best day to cut the lawn is going to be tomorrow, and I encourage you to do that because, again, we are going to be tracking more rain for the weekend. Getting a chance to dry out as this cold front moves to the east and looking at partly cloudy skies overnight. Might see a sprinkle first thing tomorrow morning, but the sun is expected to come out with temperatures in the mid-70s. Drying out tonight, low of 60. Tomorrow, looking at some sprinkles in the morning, sunshine in the afternoon, temperatures in the mid-70s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Scattered showers and storms as we head into the weekend and early next week. Temperatures in the 70s. And again, just keep an eye on things this evening, especially if you live in eastern Herkimer and southern Hamilton County.
Okay. Bill, thank you. Still to come here on News Channel 2 at 6, another piece.
Now for a first look at the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis. Bill, how are we looking tonight?
Looking good. Take a look at this picture, Mark. This was from West Winfield, taken about an hour and a half ago. Beautiful shot. This is from Jessica. Great sunset this evening. We are looking forward to a really nice day here as we head into tomorrow. Let's take a look at what's going on across the region this evening. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Looking dry. Our current temperature is 65 degrees. We are looking at some humidity across the area, dew point 64, but the humidity is going to drop as we head into tonight. And again, we're looking forward to a much nicer day tomorrow. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, looking quiet across the region tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the low 60s. Pretty good night as Sky has entered the picture here. Yeah, it's just hanging out with us tonight. To open up the windows, air out the house, and make yourself comfortable. We're looking at a nice day here for Friday. Some showers and storms return as we head into the weekend. A look at that forecast is coming up. Mark, back over to you.
All right, thank you, Bill. Now,
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. Welcome back. We are taking a live look outside our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. The rain is finally pushed to the east, and we are looking at pretty quiet conditions tonight. We'll get a little bit of patchy fog first thing tomorrow, but in general, the weather is going to be pretty nice. We'll have a nice drop in the humidity tomorrow after a humid day today. Even though it wasn't warm, it was pretty humid, and we'll get a break from that tomorrow. Humidity's back Saturday. Slightly lower Sunday, and back to humid conditions heading into Monday. We'll be dealing with the humidity more often than not as we head into the middle to end of August, just based on the upcoming weather pattern. A live look in downtown Utica, looking to the west. Again, pretty quiet conditions out there tonight. We've been picking up a decent amount of rainfall over the past week. More than 3 inches has fallen in more than half the area, and that's double what we would consider average. In some cases, triple, even 4 times as much, especially across the North Country. And we've been keeping an eye on things. It doesn't take much to get localized flooding with rainfall when the ground is really saturated with water and streams are running high. Thankfully, tomorrow we don't have to worry about this. But going forward, there's more rain chances for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And again, that's something we'll be keeping an eye on. At this point, it doesn't look like there's any imminent concerns on the horizon. Speaking of all the rain, if you haven't had a chance to cut your lawn, I think tomorrow is going to be your best bet. By the weekend, there will be more rain chances around, and it doesn't look quite as favorable. Our MoCast, by the way, is brought to you by Clinton Tractor. The radar and satellite image shows a cold front that came through today that's been causing the rain and the thunderstorms to move through. As we get into tonight, again, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies. We might see a very brief, narrow window for lake effect rain showers in the morning with some slightly cooler air. I don't expect that to last for very long, and the general idea would be south and west of Utica. Most of the day looks beautiful, looking at sunshine. Temperatures climb into the mid to upper 70s. Heading into tomorrow night, partly cloudy skies. Weather looks great as we head into the start of Saturday, but then in the afternoon and evening, a few showers and thunderstorms are expected to pop up with high temperatures in the low 80s. Drying out tonight, low of 60. Tomorrow, looking at, again, just a beautiful day. Again, a few sprinkles are possible in the morning, high temperature of 75. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Showers, thunderstorms possible both Saturday, Sunday. Temperatures in the upper 70s. Rain chances kind of linger into early next week, too, with high temperatures in the 70s.
Well, you know what? I'm excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off, and I'm going to enjoy that
Nice.
short-lived sunshine.
Make the most of it. Yep.
Yep. Well, thank you so much, Bill. Coming up next, a first look at the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis. Bill, how are we looking this week?
Looking beautiful here as we head into tomorrow. Is a lovely sunset tonight. This picture from Jessica in Westwood here. Look at these colors. Just
Very beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. A beautiful summer sunset, and we will be seeing some nice weather as we get into tomorrow. Let's take a look at the current temperature, down to 63 degrees. So it is cooling off. A touch humid today, but the rain kept us in the 70s. We're expecting temperatures to kind of hold steady here tonight. Not going to change too much. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Looking dry. The rain has moved to the east. We'll see some patchy fog overnight, but it should be a pretty comfortable night across the area. You can leave the windows open going to bed as overnight lows drop into the upper 50s to near 60. Again, very comfortable here. The weather looks nice tomorrow, but we are tracking some rain as we head into the weekend. And look at the forecasts coming up. Mark, back to you.
All right, thank you, Bill. Now to Hawaii.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We are taking a live look outside. The rain has now pushed to the east, and we are looking at dry weather for tomorrow and a drop in the humidity. It's been a pretty humid day today, but we'll get a break from that tomorrow. We are in the middle of summer, though, at least the tail end of summer. We're getting towards that. So we're going to get more humidity as we head into the weekend, which is pretty normal for this time of the year. Looking at humid conditions Saturday, muggy on Sunday, and turning downright humid again on Monday. This is a live look outside from downtown Utica. Pretty quiet night. We had a lovely sunset earlier this evening in downtown Utica, too. Rainfall over the past week, more than 2, 3, 4, 5 times as much rain has fallen in the past week compared to what's considered average. Highest amounts have been to the north and west. And going out of my way to show you this because anytime it rains for about the next week, we've got to keep an eye on things with the soil being very saturated, streams running really high. I don't see any flooding issues in the forecast, but again, just with the conditions out there, we do have to keep an eye on things. Tomorrow, we're fine. No issues here. Dry weather from start to finish. Next chance of rain looks to be on Saturday. We'll have some scattered showers into Sunday and Monday. With that being said, best day to cut the lawn is tomorrow. Should be a nice day. Saturday and Sunday we'll be dealing with some showers and maybe a few thunderstorms. Our MoCast is brought to you by Clinton Tractor. Temperatures tonight drop down into the upper 50s. Should be a pretty comfortable night for sleeping. We've got a cold front that will continue to push to the east tonight, and behind it, again, nice and dry weather will be moving in. Tonight, looking at mostly clear skies. There might be some lake effect clouds or some sprinkles very early tomorrow morning. It doesn't look to last very long. We're going to be seeing sunshine for the majority of the day. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Clear skies tomorrow night. Overnight lows drop down into the 50s. And Saturday starts out nice. Should see some sunshine in the morning, but then some clouds will be thickening up throughout the day. Showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder possible later in the day. Drying out tonight, low of 60. Tomorrow, some sprinkles are possible in the morning, otherwise a sunny day. Temperatures in the mid-70s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Showers, thunderstorms possible on Saturday, 79 for the high. A few lingering showers into Sunday and Monday. Steadier rain Tuesday. Temperatures in the 70s. Overnight lows near 60 degrees. But again, nice tomorrow. Make the most of it, Mark.
Yeah, seriously. Get any of your strenuous outdoor activities out of the way tomorrow and enjoy a nice quiet weekend. Maybe read a book or something. Thank you so much, Bill. Yep. Coming up next